pouring down rain, and I'm trying to convince myself to go inside to work out. SOS, send motivation. Yes, I'm a fitness coach and I still need motivation on my own. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I just went to the gym. I tried to record a little bit of it on my, I tried to record a little bit of it on my phone. Is that right? Like, am I speaking English? I tried to record a little bit of it on my phone, and I get real awkward when I try to record myself in the gym because it's like sitting your phone on things and like people walk by and then they see that you're recording yourself and they're like, judge. I didn't realize that I wasn't in frame at all. Like I literally was not in frame. But anyways, that's besides the point. That was my first day back in like the legit gym. I've been like working out at home for the last couple of days because I'm a lazy sack of crap. Just kidding. If you work out at home, you're not a lazy sack of crap. I'm just being annoying. Anyways, I just got back from the grocery store because it is Tuesday and I didn't have time to go to the grocery store yesterday and we needed some food. So I'll do a little baby grocery haul, but for the most part, it's like all the same stuff that I usually get. My shoes off. Okay, we are on the floor in the hallway and the entryway of my house. I'm very sweaty. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like the curls in my hair, this only happens when Celeste has her natural hair and doesn't wash it, and like, it's cute. Okay, peaches, because I love them, and peachy, and I just got them. So, chicken breast. This is Knock Your Sprouts Off. Sprouted 7-grain bread with reduced sodium. Avocados. I think these are mini. Yeah, these are mini avocados. Straws. Chicken thigh. I've been obsessed with eating chicken thigh instead of chicken breast. Chicken breast gets like super dry and disgusting no matter how you cook it, and I'm just like not a fan. Sponges because I needed them. Minced garlic because I get tired of mincing it on my own, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this. Mustard. Mustard is life on everything. Did you guys know that mustard is zero calories? Lightly salted rice cakes. Bananas. You always need bananas. Spinach because we use it in everything. And now that I've made like literally the biggest mess on the floor, I'm gonna put this stuff away, cook my breakfast, show you guys my breakfast, because this is gonna be a full day of eating for you guys.
I know I gave it months ago. I know you're trying to forget. I know I gave it months ago. I know you're trying to forget. I know I gave it.
And voila, my pretty presentation on a paper plate. This is a serving of hash browns, sauteed onions, sauteed mushrooms, topped with 2 fried eggs. It looks very subpar, but I promise you guys it's super flavorful, and you can top it with hot sauce or whatever you want. It's delicious. I love it. It's one of my favorite breakfasts ever, and it's going to keep me full for a long time. So I'm going to eat this. What's good, fam? So I just brewed a coffee. It's caffeinated, which is not great. I mean, it's fine. And I got to put some ice in it because got to have that cold, okay? Oh, it got stuck to my lip. Okay, guys, so I'm officially like kind of ready. I wish that there was an in-between for me. Like, I'm either in a slouchy t-shirt and ripped jeans, or I'm like dressed up. There's really no in between. I think a couple videos I sat down and I did like a coffee talk. So I have my coffee and I'm gonna do some talking. So I really try to pay attention to like common themes and the DMs and the messages and like the questions that I get from people. And something that's been pretty frequently coming up, and I've seen like a lot of girls have in common, is like food FOMO. I actually had a girl message me last week and talk about how she's just scared because she feels like she continually falls off track with her food and she can't stop herself from eating things or whatever. And I used to be the type of person, actually I still kind of am, I used to be the type of person that I would just like eat something because it was in front of me, or I would have a day where I didn't really eat that much, so then at night I would just like overindulge way over the top. Like I'm talking quarts of ice cream. I would overindulge and overstuff myself for no reason, and then I would feel guilty the next day, and it was just like a vicious cycle. My dog is literally eating my arm. This is what he does when he doesn't get enough attention. So I wanted to talk about it and kind of give you guys the feedback that I gave to this girl, because I feel like chances are if I get multiple DMs saying that people are struggling with this, there's a lot more people out there that just haven't reached out. So basically my response to this girl was, there's a thing called food FOMO, and if you don't know what FOMO stands for, it's the new and like trendy abbreviation for fear of missing out. Here's what that means to me. So hopefully this is relatable. If I'm at like a family cookout and there's a container of like dirt pudding or some delectable thing that really only gets made and brought to those family get-togethers, but I know is not like healthy, even if I'm not necessarily hungry for it or I don't necessarily like have room in my stomach for it, I'll just eat an excessive amount of that thing because I'm like, well, this is the only time of year that I get to have this, so I might as well eat all of it. Or I'm just that way. Like if my friends were to go out for ice cream and I went with them, I'm like, you know what, I don't go out for ice cream very often, I should just get a large. But that's not a healthy mindset. The biggest way for me to combat that was realizing that, one, food is fuel. Food is ultimately your energy. It's your source of energy. It's your source. It can either fuel you or it can wear you down. It can either help your emotional and physical being, or it can make it worse. And looking at food like objectively like that helped me to get out of that mindset, get rid of that emotional connection with food. I still struggle with it sometimes, I'll admit. And number two is to realize you're not missing out on anything. It's totally fine if you say yes to the pie, but don't say yes if you can't just have one piece. Know yourself well enough to know, like, am I going to be able to have self-control with that, or is it going to cause a problem for me? Hopefully that makes sense. Like, knowing your line and things that you just really can't get self-control over, not to restrict them, but just to know that, like, okay, this is something that I struggle with, so maybe I should avoid it. Just because you overate on a specific thing, or you ate kind of crappy yesterday, don't let that get in the way of today or tomorrow or next week, and don't dwell on it. Like, it seriously happens. That Fitspo you follow on Instagram with like six-pack abs, she probably has a night or two where she overeats. Yeah, hopefully that was helpful to you guys. That was today's coffee talk topic, was just food FOMO and how so many people have it, including myself, but it's a really silly thing to worry and a simple thing to defeat. Don't overcomplicate it and just realize, like, it's totally normal. I kind of want to take a break and sing and play my guitar, so I might do that because it's like rainy and gloomy outside, and that always puts me in a really good mood, and it like makes me want to play music. So maybe I'll put a little clip in here of me singing.
Now there's so many thoughts going through my brain, and I'm taking these shots like it's Novocaine. Ooh, I fall apart down to my core. Ooh, I fall apart down to my core. Oh, I didn't know it before. Surprised when you caught me off guard. All the same jewelry I bought, You was my shorty, I thought.
Okay, so I've just been like working for the last few hours and I am shaking from too much caffeine and too little food. So I'm gonna make some food. I'm starving. I'm thinking I'm just gonna have some oatmeal. Alright guys, it is 5:21 and your girl is hungry. This hair is called the I don't give up hair. I don't know, it's fine. It's like a bun literally on the side of my head. But your girl, like I said, is not feeling the greatest. So here's what I'm gonna do to make sure that I feel good tomorrow, because quite frankly I do not have time nor the patience nor I don't want to be sick, okay? That's what it comes down to. So I am going to do my greens powder without a doubt, without any question, doing the greens powder. Oh, faux show doing that. I'm gonna do apple cider vinegar now and apple cider vinegar cider.
I just said apple cider, like apple cider.
You can have too much of a good thing, so I try to do like 2 servings of this a day. This even says 1 to 2 teaspoons, once or twice a day. So I'm gonna do this in a big glass of water, my greens powder, and drink 2 of these before I go to bed tonight. Really? You're not going to?
You gonna tell them what you're eating?
You're not going to?
No.
Okay. This is General Tso's chicken thighs. It's literally General Tso's sauce poured over the top of chicken thighs and baked. And then chopped potatoes with Parmesan and olive oil. Broccoli.
Sexual health. Condoms are a great start.
Love you.
And ask a healthcare provider about all of your prevention options. Because honestly, our health is worth protecting.
They're all going in the very different ways.
I'm pretty much done eating today, so I don't really have anything else to show you. But I'm gonna drink some lemon water because I still feel sick. And
With up to 12 hours of protection.
why are you covering your ears? I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And make sure that if you're not already, you hit the subscribe button down below. And Brooklyn and is playing in the background, so I gotta go.
Guys, I have some